Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the smallest Bible in the world. Okay, I've never done a video quite like this before. This is a tiny Bible, and it's from a company appropriately called Tiny Bibles. That's right, Tiny Bibles makes a few different editions of the Bible that are very small. This right here is the NKJV, the New King James Version, the Cowhide edition. Now they have two full-length Bibles, the KJV and the NKJV, but I spoke to Martin, the creator of this, and he told me that they're coming out in 2025 with the NASB 95. So you're going to have options in NASB, NKJV, and KJV. They also have a couple of KJV Gospel of Johns that are the same kind of trim size, but they have a little bit larger typeface. So one of the things people comment the most in my videos, one of the things that I hear from many of you, I'll review a Bible and you'll say, man, that looks awesome. I just wish the typeface, the font was a little bit larger. I need a larger typeface. Well, folks, this Bible is not for you if you need a larger typeface. Now, they send with it, every one of them comes with a magnifying glass, which I think is absolutely fantastic. It comes with a magnifying glass. They also sell, this is really cool, they sent this to me, a waterproof case that you can fit a couple of these in. They have waterproof cases. They have red ones and yellow ones on their website right now. They've got leather-bound, leather-encased magnifying glasses that really do work to help you read this better, but also I found a video, watch this. I found a video on their website. I think it's Martin in the video where he says, can you read this Bible without a magnifying glass? And I'm going to do an overhead video in a moment and show this to you. But I thought to myself, I can't. He said, if you have young eyes, you can. And I started looking at it. And honestly, if I get this as close to my face and I have corrective lenses, I have bad vision, I cannot read it. But then I noticed something. If I take my glasses off, hi there, this is me without glasses, I can absolutely read this. Right now I'm in Esther chapter 6. The night the king, I can't read it really great, but if I get the sleep out of my eyes, the night the king could not sleep. So I can read the beginning of that. It's very small, but then I'm going to put my glasses back on. I'm going to take this. They say put it close to your eye. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put it close to my eye. And I'm going to bring it in here, and there we go. That's very clear. Chapter 6, red accents on the page. The night the king could not sleep. So one was commanded to bring the book of the records of the Chronicles. It's very interesting. It's kind of peculiar, but I love this idea of, as far as something that's a unique gift idea. Their website talks about a place to keep the Bible discreet if you're in a situation where you need to do that, but also it's a good conversation starter for people to just talk about the Bible. Hey, look, it's the smallest Bible in the world, and I'm very pleasantly surprised by the quality of the typesetting, the paper, the binding. It looks really great. It feels really great. So tiny Bibles, you got a little Bible, you got a magnifying glass. The magnifying glass comes in a little box. The tiny Bible itself, I dropped it. It comes in a little box as well. They give you this little instruction cards. Everything is done really nicely. And again, it's just something different that you can check out. So there's a few different options out there. Martin, the guy who I was emailing back and forth with this about this was really cool. So I'm going to do an overhead now and give you a closer look. We're going to have to zoom in a little bit, I think, a closer look at the tiny Bible. Okay, just for reference, this is the largest premium Bible I have. This is the LSB giant print reference Bible that has a huge typeface. I think it was a 13 point, is that right? 13 point inside. So that's the LSB giant print reference. Are you ready for this? Boom. That's the NKJV tiny Bible. Okay, let's see if I can get it centered in here, and then we're gonna do this. There we go. Okay, it got a little bit darker. Okay, let me see if I can brighten this up a little bit. Let me see if I can brighten this up. Okay, there we go. Brighten it up a little bit. There is Holy Bible. That's a cowhide cover. That looks really nice. You see it says Holy Bible on the spine, and then NKJV in there. Really clean. At the text block, this is 1.46 inches wide and 1.93 inches tall, with the cover, it's 1.77 inches wide and 2.17 inches tall, and with the cover, it's right at 8/10 of an inch thick. I think it said 0.79 on their website. So, opening this up. Oh, and I forgot to show you, matching magnifying glass that you can use. Like you saw me a minute ago, I was able to use that to kind of match it. So the box that I tossed comes right here. So you have this box right here, so the Bible comes in, boom. And then there's a matching little box for the magnifying glass. It's all packaged very, very nicely. It was a nice little unboxing experience. Had I known that, I would have done an unboxing video. But then you open it up, and I mean, on the inside, it's you know, got the, bring it up here, Holy Bible, New King James Version, tiny Bibles. Now, they did say that they got permission from Thomas Nelson to not use textual notes, textual footnotes in the Bible. Can I get this up there? If I had, I mean, you can kind of see that. It's got all the copyright information, super tiny. It's got the table of contents. It's even got red accents right there. The Old Testament. And we open it up, and there it is, boom. You can see red accents on the page for the chapter numbers, the page headers. Sorry, the page numbers and chapter headers, and then also, I'm trying to get this to focus, sorry y'all, down there at the bottom. I mean, it's super tiny. It's a 1.75 typeface. It's called Edita, or Edita. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it. E-D-I-T-A. It looks really nice. I'll put a slide in here. They have pictures of of the typeface in a larger format so you can see it. It looks really, really nice. And when you pull it close to your eye like I did, or you use the magnifying glass, it's very readable when you're using, like I said, pulling it right all the way up or using the magnifying glass. It's a verse by verse NKJV typesetting. It's very, very comfortable to read when you're using those extra resources. Obviously, as I'm sitting here looking at it from about, I don't know, 18, 24 inches away down in my hands, I cannot read this even with my glasses on, but you know what you're getting because it's called Tiny Bibles and you see it. But really, really nice typesetting for what it is. It's on 30 GSM paper, so there's not much bleeding or show through. I noticed some photos on their website where it looked like there was more ghosting than there actually is in person. It's got a Smythsonian binding. It's got a nice little head and tail band in there. You can see all the different signatures. I mean, it's very well constructed. Like I said, they sent me that waterproof case that you can put it in. You can put a couple of these things in there. Is it red letter in the New Testament? It's not red letter. You'll notice when you see there, it's just the columns of text. So there's no textual footnotes or anything. Those would have to be teeny tiny if this is 1.75. And then there's no additional materials. It's just the text of Scripture. You get to the very end of Revelation, and you're done with the Bible. So there's just a few blank sheets in the back. But it's totally unique. I'm definitely putting this on my bookshelf. You'll see this in the back of my videos and stuff like that. I think it's just a really unique, definitely a good gift idea for sure, and something unique to kind of have as a conversation starter. I think it's really, really interesting. It looks great. Look at how tiny that is. That is absolutely crazy. So there you have it, the NKJV Cowhide Edition from Tiny Bibles. I would love to know what you think about this, so leave me a comment and let me know. Are you going to order one? I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know why you're going to order it or who you're going to order it for. You can do that at tinybibles.com. They've got a great website. You can see all of the different options in their shop. Really, really cool company doing some unique things. I will take some photos of this and post them on Instagram and Facebook, so please come find me on social media and say hello. And if you enjoyed this video, click that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. That helps me a lot. You know, I actually looked at the recent channel analytics, and well over 50% of my views come from people who are not subscribed to the channel. So if that's you, if you're watching the channel but you haven't hit the subscribe button, click the subscribe button. It doesn't hurt anybody, and YouTube will let you know when I've got some great new Bible review videos and Bible-related content here on YouTube for you to check out. So definitely do that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you to Martin and all the folks at Tiny Bibles for sending me this. It's very, very cool, very unique to check this out. I'll see you next time.